Can a former Miss America with two first names prosper on television's oldest game show? Find out as gorgeous Phyllis George joins the panel of What's My Line? And now, let's meet this week's panel. Soupy Sales, Phyllis George, Rayburn, Arlene Francis, and the host of What's My Line, Larry Blyden.
Hello, Bobbies.
Hello, Larry.
Hi, Larry. Hi, y'all.
Hi,
Phyllis.
Hi.
Looks like somebody from down home did it again.
Shown up.
Doesn't it? My goodness, there are an
Good to
awful
be
lot
back.
of people from Texas get to be Miss America. There's Phyllis and the new one and me.
You wish.
Nothing, huh? Okay. Hi, Gene.
What do you say?
How's your show doing?
Oh, my show is so much fun, and it's still #1.
Sorry, I
So
asked.
is his show.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Why don't you come out and be on my show?
Well,
He's
we're
in
doing-
a play. He's
Oh,
the
that's right. He's in a big
star.
hit play. It's good to be #1, isn't it, Larry?
It certainly is. So now with our first challenger, enter and sign in, please. Marlene Raymond. Where are you from, Marlene?
Toronto, Canada.
Toronto, Canada. Let me just push this down for you. Are you Indian?
Yes.
Yes. Panel Marlene Raymond is 16 years old, and she's in show business. We'll show the audience what her specialty is. And let's begin with Gene Rayburn.
Yes, thank you. So you're in show business, eh?
Yes.
And do you make money doing what you do?
Yes.
And when you do what you do you wear something other than what you are wearing now?
Yes.
And are there things involved, or props, as we say in show business?
Yes.
Yes.
And do these props, do you hold them in your hand or manipulate them? You
No.
do not.
1 down, 9 to go, Arlene.
But you do handle the props in some way? You touch the props? Or are the props just there? I don't understand.
Well, now that's we got to answer
I
that
see.
yes or no.
All right. Is it possible that you do not handle these props?
Yes.
Are they heavier than a bread box?
Well, I guess so, assuming that a bread box is pretty light.
Do these props hold anything?
Yes.
Partially. Part of them do.
I see. Now, you are in show business. Is there anything musical about what you do?
Yes.
Do you play an unusual instrument?
No.
2 down, 8 to go, Soupy.
You mean, do you work with somebody else, Marlene, when you do this act?
No.
3 down, 7 to go, Phyllis.
Are the props that you use important to what you do?
Yes.
So in other words, you've had training for what you do. Are you musically inclined?
Yes.
There is music connected with what she does,
So that is
is
a
what we
yes.
established.
All right. So the props are important. At any time during your performance, do you physically move around and, let's say, pick up your little feet and do a little dance or anything?
Yes.
You do. Wonderful. Now we know that you dance around props. You
Yes.
do dance around props. Are you, does this, that you do you use a lot of movements?
Yes.
Are you a belly dancer?
No.
4 down, 6 to go, Gene.
Did you say belly or ballet?
Whatever.
Oh.
Any.
Are
take
you
your
either of
pick.
those? Are you in love with your props? No, that's not a question. I take it the music from what you said, Larry, is incidental, or is a kind of an accompaniment. That's what it is.
Right.
And did she say she was a ballet dancer?
No, she didn't say that.
Oh, she said. What did you say? What?
She said, were you a belly dancer? And the
Belly.
answer to that was no.
Oh, I see. Well, are you a ballet dancer?
No.
5 down, 5 to go, Arlene.
Now, these props that you work around, are they are inanimate props, are they?
Yes.
They're not live. Are they on fire, or are they hoops or anything like that?
No, not on fire.
No.
6 down, 4 to go, Soupy.
Does magic ever enter into what you do, Marlene?
No.
But you smile, the song begins. You speak and I hear violin. Phyllis?
I want to get back to the physical movement, your body movement. And I'm a little confused about the props and all and how that works in with you wiggling around.
If you get that right, you got the name of the dance.
Right, honey.
I want to get back to your body movement.
Yeah, I want to get back to the belly dancing. That sounded
You got
exciting.
about 10 seconds to get back to the game.
Do you have anything in your hands at all?
No.
8 down and 2 to go, Gene.
Well, now you're a dancer, and you do an unusual, it's a novelty dance of some kind. Your set is falling apart, Larry, right before your very eyes.
Oh, well.
They don't build these shows like they
They
used
don't,
to.
they sure don't.
In the meantime, the time has run out, and
Is
she
she a
is
baton twirler?
No, she is a limbo dancer.
Oh, of course.
She dances under a 7-inch crossbar, which is really kind of wild, and she performs with the Raymond Family Steel Band, and she holds a world record for limbo dancing. What is the world record for limbo dancing?
I dance under a flaming crossbar 5 7/8 inches from the floor.
5 7/8.
That's nothing. That's nothing. I hold the world's record. I invented the limbo. I
didn't
was
know
in a
that.
men's room one day and didn't have a dime.
How did you learn how to get under a bar 5 7/8 inches?
My father taught me.
Really?
Yes.
I don't see. How did you get your head through?
Well, I have to turn my head sideways to go under, and I was on a diet, and I lost 10 pounds.
You lost 10 pounds? There'd be
Yeah.
nothing left of you if you lost 10 pounds. What do you weigh now?
I weigh 95 pounds.
95 pounds. Will you do a limbo dance for us?
Glad to.
Okay, terrific. She's going to go back and get ready. Marlene's not going to try to break the 5 7/8 inch record. She's just going to go for a regular old 7-inch loose bar. You want to open the curtains, Lloyd, and I'll go over there. Watch how she does it, Arlene.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe that a human being is going to go under that, but a human being is, and I have a ruler here,
Oh, no, she can't.
and it's 7 inches.
I don't believe that.
It's 7 inches from the ground. Have you got a shot? Is there a shot of that up? 7 inches. It's hard to believe, but she can do it. You ready, Marlene? Okay, here's Marlene Raymond, and she's going to do the limbo and go under that bar. We'll be back with more What's My Line after this message. All right, Soup, since you're an expert in that field, what did you think of that?
Well, I think it's pretty wild, but if she eats a pizza, she's out of the business.
Would our next challenger enter and sign in, please? Don Rankin. Where are you from?
I'm from Santa Ana, California.
All right. Dr. Donald Rankin has recently completed development work on a rather interesting product, and will show the audience what the product is. And let's start the questioning with Phyllis George.
Mr. Rankin, can this product be used by both men and women?
Yes.
Is it used by one more than the other?
No.
1 down, 9 to go, Gene.
Does it make you feel better when you use this?
It keeps you from feeling worse, Gene.
Okay. All right. Could I hold it in my hand?
Yes.
And does it have moving parts?
No.
2 down, 8 to go, Arlene.
Does it come in contact with the body when it is being used, this product?
Yes.
Dr. Rankin, is it anything that is consumed?
No.
3 down, 7 to go, Soupy.
Well, we call him Dr. Rankin, and but let's find out. Is it have something to do with your profession, Doctor?
Yes.
Are you other than an MD?
Yes.
Are you a dentist?
No.
4 down and 6 to go, Phyllis.
You said that it came in contact with the body.
Right.
Right.
From, let's see, let's start from the waist up,
Yes.
from the chest up,
Yes.
from the neck up.
Yeah. No.
5 down and 5 to go, Gene.
There's this area right here.
Right here. Is that where it is, Doc?
No.
No. That's not a question.
Arlene, we got one on him that time. We snuck one in.
Now, it's between the waist and the neck, I presume, if it isn't from the... It's from the waist up.
We got up to from the waist to the neck.
Yeah.
And you got yes, it was above that. Then you asked, was it above the neck? And the answer to that was no.
Therefore, it's between the neck and the waist.
No.
Oh, it's the hand.
7 down and 3 to go, Soupy.
Oh, it's the hand.
There's
No.
an echo in here.
Well, no. Is it some part of the arm?
No.
I can't believe it. I'm going to say
Well,
it for
try.
you again, okay? He was asked from the waist up. He said yes. He said from the chest up. He said yes. He said from the neck up. He said no.
Oh,
Phyllis?
I get it.
You
It's
have.
not my turn, though.
Phyllis?
So it's from here to here.
No.
I did that.
One to go, Gene.
I did that. That's the wrong. I don't get it. Am I the only
get
one
it.
who
You want
doesn't
to
get
pass
it?
to Arlene?
I passed Arlene.
Yeah,
You got
Arlene
it. If you
knows.
haven't got it, you're in trouble.
Is it from the waist down?
No, you didn't get it either.
It's worn around the neck. It's worn around
What is
the
it?
neck,
A
folks.
flea collar?
It's a flea collar. It's worn around the neck. It's a collar. It is not from here to here. This is all that's left. That's all that's left. I love that. That's my favorite thing that ever happened on a program. Dr. Donald Rankin, DVM, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, is Director of Research and Development for Lambert K, a division of Carter Wallace Incorporated. What's different about that flea collar? By the way, this is for animals, not for folks.
Well, it's called a blooming flea collar because instead of having a liquid as the active ingredient, it has a powder. The powder is incorporated inside the plastic. It looks roughly like a regular flea collar, except that a powder moves to the surface. The term blooming means that as you squeeze it, and the cameras weren't trained to come in on it,
Well, now,
it
wait a minute.
powder.
We got one that's in on it.
Yeah.
Here, let me just, can you get a shot of this, Lloyd? And I'll just squeeze it. Now, when you do that, what happens?
The powder, look at it, comes out whiter, which
Oh, it
means
does.
the powder comes
Oh,
up
you
to
mean
the
if
surface.
a flea bites into the collar?
No, no.
From the waist up?
Don't buy a dog. Arlene, or out on the arm. No, as the dog wears it, the powder works out toward the surface.
Just the movement.
And just movement of the collar.
Yeah.
And then it gets out onto the dog, and as the flea comes in contact or comes close, doesn't have to touch the powder, but as it
Suppose the
comes
flea's
closer.
on the dog's tail and not on his neck.
Well, the fleas live kind of broadly over the total dog. They don't limit themselves to the tail. If they get to the dog, the whole dog is its territory.
Yeah.
If
What are
it
you
can't have the
scratching?
whole dog, it doesn't want any part of it.
Yeah.
What are you
is a
scratching?
flea, huh?
What are you scratching?
I got
about?
it from that crowd. What is a flea,
Why does the
actually?
flea wear a flea collar?
What is a flea?
Well, technically it's an insect. Of course, it's a parasite. It depends upon a dog or something else to live.
It says here that it's a parasite and a bloodsucker.
A bloodsucker.
That's your
And-
agent,
right.
Soupy.
That's
Isn't
right.
it? Well, listen, I understand fleas can be a family problem. Is that true?
Oh, yes, indeed. You know, your dog or your cat's like a vacuum sweeper. Wherever it goes, there's fleas that are looking for it to live on it, and it brings them into the house.
Yeah.
And the flea, female flea that is, lays eggs which drop off the dog, fall into the carpeting, into the bed of the dog and the rest of it, go through their life cycle, hatch out, and then after that, they're not particular who they eat. Any blood is good to them.
You know, they first found out about them in the days of Robinson Crusoe because there were a couple of fleas and they were on Robinson Crusoe, and one of them said to the other one, I gotta go now, but I'll see you on Friday.
I'm going to just keep this. I thank you very much. That's really lovely. Network. We're back, and it's time now for the special feature of What's My Line, the appearance of our mystery guest. Are your blindfolds all in place, panel?
They should be there.
Then would our mystery guest enter and sign in, please? Okay, panel. We go one question at a time. Fate's law prevails. You have about two and a half minutes, and let's begin with Arlene Francis.
Thank you, Larry. Mystery guest, is your main profession television?
Mm-hmm.
Soupy?
Is that because you're on a show on television regularly?
Not now. Phyllis?
Were you at one time on a show regularly?
Gene?
Was it one of those family situation comedy shows?
Arlene?
Was it, however, a series of some kind rather than a game show or a news show?
Soupy?
Yeah.
Soupy?
Was it on CBS?
Duh.
Huh?
For a while. Phyllis?
If it wasn't a family or a situation comedy type thing, was it a dramatic series?
Nope.
Gene?
Wait a minute. It was not dramatic. It was not a family, not news.
Right.
Was it a musical? No music.
Arlene?
Western? What?
Soupy? No?
No.
Soupy?
Have you ever been on this panel?
Phyllis?
Did you have a leading part?
Gene?
Was it a detective series?
Arlene?
Very well, then.
Gotcha.
Is it between the neck and the waist? And was it a detective series, huh? Was it, what was that series with? Peter Falk series?
Nope.
Soupy?
Was it the series with Don Adams? Are you Barbara Feldon?
Barbara Feldon is who that is. I just found out today that Barbara's doing something that I think is so interesting and so fascinating, and I'm so jealous I can't stand it. And that is that you're living on a boat.
Yes. I've lived on a boat for over a year now.
Where is the boat?
It's in California, in a marina, right on a main channel, which is like a big lake.
Is it a houseboat?
Well, it's basically, yes, it's a houseboat. It goes out in the ocean. It has a cruising hull, but it is,
Really?
the interior is a houseboat. It has a lot of space, and
How big is it?
43 feet, which...
That's a good-sized boat.
Well, for a boat, it's big. I mean, for most people living in an apartment, it's not very big. But everything it's a self-contained, and you have just exactly enough dishes, like 4,
Yeah.
4 cups. And it has a shower and all of that, and...
Has a kitchen?
Well, the galley, they call
In the
we
sal-
call it
in the
galley. I call
salon?
it the kitchen, and it has a back porch, which they call the poop deck. And you rock to sleep at night, and it's very, very pleasant.
You don't pay any real estate tax, do you? You pay a water tax?
No, well, you pay personal property tax on a
Personal
boat.
property
You
tax.
don't pay real estate. But
You know, there are people in Cannes, in France, living on boats with foreign flags who don't pay any tax at all. And they're French people, and they're only allowed to go ashore, I think it's like 3 days at a time.
Oh, really?
And not for sale. And then every once a year, they have to sail out and leave the country. So they sail out and they go south to Italy about 2 miles, and they turn around and they come back and moor again.
That's amazing. Well, what's so fantastic, too, is taking your house with you when you go on a trip. I mean, you go away from the marina and go to Catalina or wherever.
Where did you and your house go?
My house and I went to Catalina Island a couple of weeks ago and lost both engines on the way back. I mean, losing them doesn't mean they drop out of the boat or anything.
There are terrible swells just offshore there in California.
Well, it was very calm then.
Did you get seasick?
No, do you know what happens is you get so used to the motion on the boat that when you get on land and you go to a dinner party somewhere, everything is going because you're adjusted to the rhythm. And I felt really ill one night at a dinner party. I got seasick at the party.
The mountain was moving. In California, that's impossible.
Yes.
Listen, thank you, Barbara, for coming. That's really a fascinating way to live. See you soon, I hope. We'll be back with more of What's My Line after this message. Did you ever live on a boat, Soupy?
Yeah, for 2.5 years when I was in the Navy.
Sorry about that.
It was a biggie, too. It was a biggie boat.
More than 43 feet?
Yeah, more.
Son of a gun. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you.
This is Ted Gould speaking for What's My Line.